Welcome to StarScene Central. Exciting updates about Ben Affleck coming up. Don't miss out. Like and subscribe for more celebrity news. For years, Jennifer Garner and Ben Affleck were the gold standard of Hollywood co-parenting. Two exes who appeared to put their differences aside for the sake of their kids. But a recent sighting at the airport suggests that, while the foundation of mutual respect may still be there, the emotional landscape between them is shifting. On what should have been a simple pickup of their 13-year-old son Samuel, tension was quietly written in their body language. Garner, 53, was focused and moving with intent, engaged in conversation as she made her way through the terminal. Affleck, 52, stood off to the side, cigarette in hand, hiding behind dark aviators. And in the middle of it all was Samuel, headphones on, lost in his own world, possibly the most neutral space in that moment. Their post-divorce story, since they ended their decade-long marriage in 2018, has largely been one of grace. Raising three kids, Violet, now 19, Finn, 16, and Samuel, they have often been lauded for their united front and ability to keep things civil. But co-parenting, especially under the scrutiny of fame and evolving personal lives, is rarely static. And this recent airport exchange may be a subtle sign of emotional distance creeping in. It's not explosive or dramatic, no harsh words or dramatic exits, but it's the kind of coolness that can be louder than anything spoken. Part of the shift may be due to their current relationships. Garner's longtime boyfriend, businessman John Miller, has reportedly become a more consistent presence in her life, even living with her part-time. Following the wildfires that impacted Los Angeles, Miller was said to be staying with Garner more regularly while he searched for a more permanent housing solution. Though he's careful not to impose, insiders say he's splitting his time between her home and his office, signaling a more integrated presence in her family life. Meanwhile, Ben Affleck's high-profile relationship and subsequent marriage to Jennifer Lopez seemed like a full-circle moment in Hollywood romance. Fans were swept up in the nostalgia of Bennifer 2.0. But just as quickly as it reignited, the spark fizzled. Now, sources close to Affleck suggest he's been doing some deep reflection, and the conclusion he's arrived at is poignant. Jennifer Garner, not Lopez, may have truly been the love of his life. That realization reportedly came to him after a family outing months ago, and since then, he's been increasingly nostalgic about the past. It's not just a private sentiment either. Affleck has gone on record praising Garner in interviews, most notably with GQ, where he referred to her as a wonderful co-parent and someone he works really well with. Garner, for her part, once called Affleck the love of my life in a Vanity Fair interview back in 2016, even after their separation. The bond they share clearly runs deeper than headlines, and it's built on years of shared history, both good and challenging. They've also been thoughtful in how they address fame and media coverage with their children. Affleck once shared how he and Garner would use tabloids at grocery stores as teachable moments for their kids, pointing out exaggerated stories and reminding them not everything printed is the truth. If it were, you'd have 15 brothers and sisters, he joked. But even with the strong, respectful foundation they've maintained, real life is messy. New relationships, living arrangements, personal growth, all of it can introduce tension, even into the most well-managed post-divorce dynamics. That moment at the airport may not be a breaking point, but rather a glimpse into how two people who once built a life together are continuing to evolve, separately but always connected. In the end, co-parenting is a journey, not a destination. And even the most graceful examples come with their own quiet complications, especially when the entire world is watching.